Explain like I'm 5. Why is lot drawing fair? So I came across this problem: 10 people drawing lots. And there is one winner. As I understand it, the first person has a 1/10 chance of winning. And if they don't, there's 9 pieces left. And the second person will have a winning chance of 1/9. And so on. It seems like the chance for each person winning the lot increases after each unsuccessful draw, until a winner appears. As far as I know, each person has an equal chance of winning the lot, but my brain can't really compute. The act of losing or winning occurred when the game started. Since the game was over when it began, all you're doing is viewing the results. Each ticket has a 1/10 chance of winning. You're just choosing one and revealing the results at the end when you all turn them over. So the chances of winning for each person are the same. Sure, the 10th person has a guaranteed win if it gets that far. But there is only a 1/10 chance that it will. If you're 5th to go, you're hoping the winner is going to be the 5th pick, but there is only a 1/10 chance of that. It doesn't matter when you pick. If there were 10 at the beginning, you have a 1/10 chance. You stop drawing lots after someone wins. First person 1/10 chance to win, 9/10 to lose and pass it on. Second person 1/10 chance to win, 8/10 chance to pass it on. 1/10 chance to not draw because someone has already won. 10th person 1/10 chance to win, 9/10 chance not to draw because someone has already won. The odds of the first person winning is 1/10. The odds of the second person winning is 1/9 times 9/10 the odds that the first person lost. The odds of the third person winning is 1/8 times 8/9 the odds that the second person lost times 9/10 the odds that the first person lost. And so on. Doing fraction multiplication using the fourth person as an example. 1, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 1, 0. The 7s, 8s, and 9s cancel out and you're left with 1/10. The first person has a 1/10 chance of winning. And if they don't, there's 9 pieces left, and the second person will have a winning chance of 1/9. This is accurate but only accounts for one of 2 possible scenarios. You said and if they don't. The other scenario is if the first person does win. If they do, the second person will have a winning chance of 0. The first scenario happens 9/10 times. The second scenario happens 1/10 times. Put those together, and the second person has a winning chance of 1/10. Same as the first person. If you are the last person, you win if everybody before you loses. Chances of that are 9, 1, 0, 8, 9, 7, 8, 6, 7, 5, 6, 4, 5, 3, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 0. Consider this situation. 1. Everyone draws lots simultaneously. 2. People reveal if they won one at a time. Regardless how the lots were drawn one at a time, before or after revealing if the previous lot won, etc., the odds of winning remain the same. In this case it is easy to see each person has the same 1/10 chance to win. Maths-wise it is not as simple as 1/10 chance, then 1/9 chance, then 1/8, etc. It is 1/10, then 1/9, if and only if the event has not yet occurred. Then 1/8 if and only if the event has not yet been occurred. The conditional probability is the key. All outcomes are equally at the start of the game. The probability of 10th draw to pick the short straw is to the probability of all 9 other players having not picked the short straw. If you a player 6, your probability of picking the short straw, the probability of first 5 players not picking short straw 1/5, probability of first picking short straw 1/10. FYI, you are effectively asking for an explain like I'm 5 of conditional probability. You have a bag with 9 black stones and 1 white stone. Before anyone reaches in and grabs a stone, their odds are 1/10. This doesn't change whether or not they all reach in at one time or one right after the other. This is actually how the Roman armies were decimated. And it was brutal. To make it completely fair, each participant would choose their lot at the same time. You're right in that the further the draw gets, the chance of winning goes up as losing lots are eliminated, but the chances of getting further into the draw also goes down. It comes down to how the draw is set up. Is the result revealed after everyone has drawn, or do you go one by one until a winner is found? Your scenario is only true if people share their results right after drawing. If not, it doesn't matter. You can think of it two ways. 1. Each person gets one ticket out of the 10. Each ticket has an equal chance of winning, so each person has an equal 1/10 chance. 2. The first person draws a ticket and wins with a 1/10 chance. The second person has a 1/10 chance that he already lost, plus the other 9/10 of the time he has a 1/9 chance to draw the winning ticket. So his odds are 1/10 x 0/9/10 x 1/9, which equals 1/10. The first person has a 1/10 chance of winning. The second person has a 1/9 chance of winning if they get the opportunity to open their envelope. There's a 9/10 chance they get to do that, so their overall chance of winning is 9/10 x 1/9, 1/10. First person doesn't win. Second person wins. The third person has a 9/10 x 8/9 x 1/8, 1/10 chance of winning. First person loses. Second person loses. Third person loses. You can continue the pattern and see that each person has a 1/10 chance of winning. It's not like the door problem. People don't pick before then get a chance to change their pick. The chances stay the same. The second person has a 1/9 chance of winning. Yes. But he or she only gets there if the first person didn't win, which has a 9/10 chance of happening. 1/9/9/10/1/10. That's before the drawing starts. Once it does, the probabilities change. Like, if there's only one player left and no has won yet, then that remaining person has a 100 chance of winning, obviously. The chance of the individual draw changes 1/10, then 1/9, and so on. But the probability for each drawer is 1/10 overall. Imagine that you're in line to draw second. In order to get the opportunity for your improved 1/9 odds, the first draw must result in a loss, a 9/10 probability, and so on down the line. All of the probabilities work out such that every drawer truly has a 1/10 chance. Those in line to draw later just get more excited with each losing draw they observe. The second person has a 1/9 chance of winning only if the first person doesn't win, which is a 9/10 chance. Since they need both cases to be true, you multiply those odds. 1/9/9/10/9/9/0/1/10. There is a 1/10 chance for the first picking person to win. But with this, he has the chance to win it all before anyone else even make their picks. For the second person to win, the first person should not pick the right one, so that's a 9/10, and them picking the right one now is 1/9. The product still gets you 1/10. If the draw is revealed immediately, then the last person to draw has 100 chance of winning if they draw. The odds of them drawing are 10. Everything in between the first and last draw balances out the same way. That's one outcome. But what about this outcome? The first person wins. Now the subsequent drawers have no chance of winning at all. It will all equal out. The first person has a 1 in 10 chance of winning. The last person has a 1 in 10 chance of nobody else winning. Both are a 1 in 10 chance. This essentially applies to everyone who picks out a lot. Ultimately, everyone has the same probability of winning.